think I have. Hello, YouTube. Try to cover myself up here. I have some notes on my tab, but I'm just saying that right now. Excuse me, it's Sunday and I'm at home, and I am slowly getting rid of a lot of stuff. Excuse the background. And I want to do a quick video because I don't think I ever told you guys how I even started my debt journey, what I did before I actually came to the conclusion of how I was going to do it. Now, not everybody can do it this way. Everybody can only do things that's going to work for them. So, like I said, I've been trying to pay off debt for years. And the reason why I was unable to, because I wasn't focused. I always had in my mind, I'm going to do this. And then I stop and I say to myself, well, I can pay this off. This is nothing. And it continued to grow and grow and grow. I should have been out of debt years ago. But because I started just not staying focused, figuring I can take care of myself, getting close to paying it off, and then adding more bills, there's a bunch of stupid stuff. So what I did was, when I really realized that it was time to get out of debt, the first thing I did was I loaded my house up with food. I loaded my house up. I did my first heavy couponing off of YouTube, watching Young Lady. And I got a bunch of tissue, and I got a bunch of washing detergent. A lot of meats, family packed meats that I could find that was affordable, and a lot of vegetables. Kroger's had the 10 for 10, so I loaded up on vegetables. I'd already had some food. Pantry food I really don't have a lot of. I've kind of stayed away from a lot of dry goods, but I did put some in the cabinet. So I did all that. I think I gassed up my car and did some other stuff. And then I just sat down and was looking at all of my debts and realized I had an issue. Like I said, my debt is $30,000. I rounded up. It's probably a little less than that. To give myself breathing room, I should have said 4 years, but I want to do it in 3 years. So this year, 2021, thank God I'm able to see it. My debt is just $10,000 for this year. I'm doing 10 every year. And there's a guy named Dave Ramsey that everybody knows on YouTube. And he talks about the different levels of paying off debts and stuff. And, I agree with what he says on this stuff. But there's one thing I can't do. And it's just a mind thing where he says, like, you have a bunch of debt. You start with the smallest one first. So if your smallest one is 25, let's say your smallest one is 150, and your next one is like 300. Like, you start with the smallest one and you pay them off as you get to where you have to go. Well, with me, having for this year $10,000 in debt, my biggest debt was $5,000, which is a credit card I had, the Navy Federal Credit Union. And I couldn't start with the smallest one. My smallest one is PayPal, which is $749 and change. So I couldn't stand to be looking at that big balance while I'm paying off small one. So I started big first. And every time I would do the calculation, it was like I wasn't paying that credit card off until July, almost August. And I just couldn't. So I got to the point where I said, by June, I want to have it paid off. Well, thank God that every time I added up and add it up, it looks like I'll be paying it off by May. I'm trying to push for April. That's going to be really tight. And what I'm doing is, right now, this is January 30th, 31st. This is the end of January. Tomorrow's February 1st. So I'm doing a February and March no spend. Like, I have been spending money. And let me tell you what I've been spending money on. It's like here and there, I get a craving for some snacks or something. So I might go buy some snacks, like $4 or $5 worth of snacks, and a drink or something. So I have been doing that. I said I wasn't going to do that, but I didn't go crazy on it. So I'm proud of myself with that. I did have $10 in the account, and I took it out and I spent it. Going cold turkey is hard, but the most I think I've spent so far while being debt free with just buying like snacks here and there or something, I think the most I may have spent is maybe $10. That's it. So I've done really good. I was not supposed to spend anything. I was going to try to do myself like a little allowance of like $20 per paycheck, which is $4 a month. But I don't need it. I honestly don't need it. So I'm trying to do for February and March, no spend. Like, every penny goes to that credit card. So right now, for February, I'm doing overtime on my job. So as much overtime as they're allowing, I'm doing that. All that extra money is going on that credit card. I mailed the guy my tax information. So once he calls me and let me know what I'm getting, prayerfully, it's a nice amount. It's better than paying. That'll be great. I'll take whatever. And then my part-time job. My part-time job is a grocery store. I've been there for 6 years. And that should tell you right there, because I started that part-time job to pay off debt. And I've been to the store almost 6 years. Hadn't paid off a debt. And I remember days where I would work like long hours, like work almost 5 to 6, 7 days a week. Now, mind you, I still had a full-time job. So I was working every day. I would work my full-time job, including overtime, and then I would work my part-time job and get overtime. And you know, with my part-time job, now I make $12 an hour. And like I said, I've been there for almost 6 years. Hold on, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, no, 7 years, almost 7 years. 7 years ago, I started this job to pay off debt, and I'm still at the job. I remember working long hours at this job, trying to get major overtime and having like a paycheck. And when I say I'm part-time, like I was just working weekends. I may pick up a week here and there. I was just working Saturdays and Sundays. I used to work so long and so hard till my paycheck was like almost $300 or $400 in 1 week, just working just a weekend and getting overtime. No, at that time it wasn't 12. I don't know what it was. I was making good money. And I'm still in debt, but that just shows you how stupid I am with my money. You know, I'm not a good steward over money, and I've always had it. And I should have been further along in life. I should have not been renting. I should have been on my second home of buying one. I should have been probably on a second car of buying one. You know, it's just, I shouldn't have not been where I am, but it's my mistake. It's my mistake. It's my crap that I bought. Like, you know what? I'm going to do a video. I keep saying it. I'm going to show you how much stuff that I have. Like those, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you a video of all of my shoes, all of my jewelry, all my bags. Like, let me show y'all something right quick. Do you see that? That thing goes all the way to the floor. I'm aggravated. And the reason why, and every time I film in this room and I'm talking to you guys about, you know, me not paying my debt and throwing away money, I'm looking around and I'm like looking and I'm like, really? This is, you know, stupidity. But anyway, you live and you learn, and I have. I don't buy clothes, I don't buy shoes, I don't buy jewelry. I had this thing where I used to go in the store and I used to buy hand soap. I got a closet full of hand soap. I have a closet full of body soap, body washes. Like I will need that for, I don't know how many years. I've had soap, hand soap, body washes, and shampoo. I'm looking up and I have a bookshelf. This bookshelf was plastered with hair stuff. I don't need hair stuff. I don't need lotion. I don't need, you know, foot stuff for your foot, like soak your foot and do your feet, your nail stuff. I don't need none of that because I have it. Nothing. Cleaning stuff, don't need it. You know, I'm going to get back to that. I'm going to tell you what I'm doing with Dollar Tree stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so right now, I am making, I forgot where I was going with this, but it'll probably come back to me. So I'm working at Publix, and all these years, I still hadn't got out of the debt, got the job to get more money to knock out these debts. And then I started saying, okay, well, I got this side job, so I'll just use the side job money and then take my paycheck and pay this off. Like I said, I've been with this company for a very long time, and so I hadn't paid off debt. So we moved past that. So I'm determined to get it done right now. This is the end of January. And my credit, I don't know what the balance was. The balance of my credit card was like over, what was it? At one point in time, it was definitely over $5,000. I forgot what it was. But at the time I started my journey, it was like right at 5, a little over 5, nothing major. So I just say 5,000. Right now, my credit card balance right now is $2,995. $2,995. That's my credit card with Navy Federal Credit Union. So February, no spend. So my check, all of my whole entire check for February and my income tax is going on that balance. I'm making my minimum payment of $28 to PayPal. I have 2 lines of credit with my credit union, and I'm paying $20 on each one of those. And then I have a credit union credit card that's $1,700 and something odd dollars. I'm making that minimum payment. No, the minimum payment on that is $35, but I'm paying $40. So yeah. So like I said, with Dave Ramsey, he said start small, then go big. I can't see those big numbers. It bugs the crap out of me. So I'm gonna go hard for February and March. If my job continue to give overtime, I'm going to jump on it every chance I get. Like, I'll get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and log off at 5. And when I get up early in the morning, I knock out my work real early. So for the rest of the day, I have a laptop that I have, and I have my desktop. So I walk around and I keep it active because they'll go to sleep and they'll think you're not on. And I'll be doing different stuff in my house. And the reason why I keep it active is, one, because they might send me an email and say, hey, I need you to check on this file that you submitted. And then I'll go and fix errors. Like, I move real fast to let them know I'm there. Move real fast because when they email me and tell me about an error, it slows them up. And I don't want to do that. I want the process to run easy. So I do that. So working from home, we finally hired someone because I was working by myself in the office. We finally hired someone so I can be 2 weeks home and then 2 weeks at the office. So I was able to clean up a room. I got a box and a bag full of stuff that I'm getting rid of. And I'm the type of person, I have to put it in a box and bag and not see it so I can let it go. So I did really good. I got one room I have to go through because I had my Poshmark store. I need to post things today. And I got stuff from some Christmas stuff in October. I'm going to just lay it all out, post it on Poshmark, get rid of it. I got more clothes I'm going to sell. So far I have a balance of like $12 and change where I sold some boots to Poshmark. Through Poshmark to somebody. Brand new, number one, really nice shoes to somebody. I wanted at least 50 to 20. So she took it down to something and I was like, yeah, so that's fine. But so yeah, I'm all over the place. So I went through my house. So yeah, that's my balances. That's what I'm paying and that's how I'm doing it. And like I said, I want to have that big credit card paid off by May, if not before. Overtime, my part-time job, and my taxes. So we shall see. And I'll keep updating you guys. Another thing I've done was in that room, I've had a lot. Let me tell you guys, when I tell you I love Dollar Tree, and I for years have been buying stuff because I'm going to do, like, if you pull up Dollar Tree DIYs, they got a billion things. And I used to buy stuff. Oh, I'm going to do this. 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 I've been doing this for years. Y'all don't have a clue how many times and how many piles of Dollar Tree stuff. My church just went online. How much Dollar Tree stuff I have bought and did nothing with. They haven't been used. They haven't been opened. They haven't been touched. I brought them home. I've had so many stuff. So this is what I'm doing. I'm not going to use them. They hadn't been opened. So what I'm doing, I have taken them all back. With Dollar Tree, you cannot get your money back. You can only do an exchange and it does not include food. So let me hit y'all up on what I do. Like right now, I have a big basket worth of stuff. And their return policy just changed or whatever. Depending on how that manager's feeling or that store feeling or that employee want to do. Sometimes they want a receipt, sometimes they don't. I don't know. I just heard recently they just changed the exchange policy. So I need to call first before I take this stuff. This is what I do. I have about, I don't think it's 40, like 20 or 30 something items I'm taking back. I'm going to take them back, and this is what I get. I get detergent, dish detergent. I get toothpaste. I do Brillo pads. If I need, I don't need toilet tissue, but if I can't think of nothing, I grab toilet tissue. There are these reusable rags. They come in a pack. They're white. I'm not buying paper towel. I'm going to buy a bunch of pack of those white rags because I can take them and like wipe my hands off or do whatever. I have a spray bottle that has like Lysol, bleach, and water, and as a disinfectant. I disinfect it, rinse out with hot water, and use it again when I need it. So that's my paper towel for me. And it's reusable until, and it holds, it's really strong, it's really durable, it cleans, it's really good. So I get those. What else would I need to get? If I need some more Lysol or the disinfectant things that I use, there's certain ones that I get. It's ones I've been getting for years that has been saying, kill 99.99% germs. Those are the ones I continue to buy. I've been getting them for years. They hadn't just started sticking them on the label because of COVID. So I get those. What else do I get? If I see something else that I might need or want in the house that I know would help with storage or whatever, I might get them. But other than that, no. That's it. So I try not to get unnecessary things. Sometimes it's hard. I might go up and get home decor or something like that, which I've done a really good job with getting rid of home decor. I wish I had before and after pictures, but yeah, so all Dollar Tree stuff is going back for home, home cleaning supplies and stuff like that. My whole paycheck down to the penny for 2 months has to go on these bills. So I say February and March. If February is like kick butt, my overtime, I probably won't see my overtime until March, but I'm pushing for an extra $200 on each paycheck. So that's the goal right now. Just 2 months, no spend, every penny go on that credit card, and trying to load up on Parchment. I have some stuff, some clothes that I hadn't used. I'm not going to use. They never been worn. They're just in the closet. So I'm going to post and see if I can make good sales off of those. So yeah. So I want to do another video with you guys showing y'all all of my unnecessary spending. I'm going to actually set up, because I'm recording on my phone. Okay, I had to see how much money I got. And then I want to actually show y'all how I budget my bills. And it's crazy because every day I'm writing down thinking, okay, if I take this off, this would be this. If I take this off, this would be this. Like, I'm so anxious to get it paid off. And prayerfully, it could be May or before. I'm hoping before May. So that's where I am with everything. So just want to do that quick update. Right now, I'm in my beauty room where I've gotten rid of a lot of stuff. I'm straightening it up. I am thinking about, and this is just some things I'm praying about, and I'm thinking about where I live in this house. I shouldn't have moved. That's why I need to pray about things. It's a reason. And this is crazy because when I was moving out of this apartment, I'm thinking about moving back in. I want to say the Lord put something on my mind. It was like, how do I explain it? It was like the thought of moving back, or the thought of, I don't know if he was saying you're going to think about moving back, or he was saying that you're going to move back. I don't know what it was. It was just like this. I was in the process of moving from the apartment here, and that thought crossed my mind. And, I was like, I remember acknowledging it like, okay, but I didn't think no more about it. So with that apartment, I was paying $580 a month, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, upstairs, downstairs. That's it. That's it. In this house, I pay $725, and the water bill, which is $80 every other month, which is $4 a month, and lawn care services. I met a guy where he does it for $40 every 2 weeks. So I didn't know. Did she tell me about the lawn care? She may have, but I probably was so ready to move at that apartment. And then water bill. I don't think I knew until after I got here and realized, but I figured I could take care of it. But at this time when I moved, I was still in debt. And I wished I had never done that. So this is the game plan that I'm thinking about. I don't know if this is going to happen like this. All right, so as you know, my car is still down. I'm catching the transit. I'm catching the transit, so it's free because of what's going on in the world. So I'm able to get from my house to my job, from my house to the stores. Like, I've learned how to get on the bus, do what I got to do, meet another bus at the location, and take that bus to a closer location to my house, grab on that bus, get on the next bus that's coming that way at that time, and get to the house. I don't have to ride all the way across town. I learned that, thank God for that. So this is what I'm planning to do. If I can have all of my debt for 2020 paid, is this 2020? 2021 paid off by November, I will be doing really good. My car is still not working. What I'm going to do is, there's a guy who was willing to tow my car to the mechanic shop so he can look at it. So the towing service is $50. Depending on what the guy says about my car, I don't want car payments. My car is older, has issues, and because I had to be keeping it up. I'm rough on cars. I'll admit that. So if I ever get a newer car, I'm going to do better because I won't have the debt. So depending on what he could, because when I drive my car, like if it's cold, it's been sitting, I can drive it. I'll drive it to the stores, but then after the engine heats up and whatever, then it's like it's sputtering. There's no power, and you try to give it power, and all of a sudden it just dies. So I don't know what all he has to go through to find out exactly what the issue is, but if he's able to find out what the issue is and say, hey, this is it, I know for sure, I'm going to ask how much it is. And if he gives me a dollar amount, I'll probably tell him, because my car got a little bit of oil leaks. The engine's not cracked or nothing. It's just like the O-rings and the rubber parts and stuff needs to be replaced. And then the CV joints. If he could give me a dollar amount that I can work with, that'll work. And let me tell you the dollar amount I'm looking for. All right, so I'm going to put this on a credit card. That'll be one payment. Now, if it's, say, for example, all right, 2 months. Let's just say, for example, I bring home a month money, like after paying my household bills. Let's say I have $500 for 1 month. The next month, pay my household bills. The next month, I got $500. Right there, that's $1,000. If he tells me with all this stuff, and this is just throwing out numbers, this isn't exact, just using for example, just throwing out numbers for an example. If he say, hey, Christina, you know, your car to fix all this is $900, I'm good. It'll take 2 months to pay that credit card off. So that's what I want to do. I want to be able to take a credit card, pay for the getting the car fixed, and then 2 months of a paycheck goes to that credit card, and I'm done. So that's for this year. I want to pay the car off. Now moving. Now she has a waiting list with either 2 or 3 people. She did send me the new application. I got to get a $50 money order for the application fee, which I haven't done yet because I need to wait. So I want to get my car fixed, and then next year my other loan is just $10,000, no interest. For the whole, and I want to knock it out that year. I want to, if Lord allow me to live to see the following year, I want to knock it out. It has no interest. It will never have interest. It's just straight money. I'm going to just be going crazy on it. I may not get overtime on my job, and that's fine. I may have to, you know, do some overtime on my part-time job to get some time to where I need to be. I don't know. I might do some exercise hustles. I don't know, but that's my goal. My student loan, my student loan starts in May, but then I was told that Biden was giving people till September. I don't know. You know, I mean, every little bit helps. So, you know, I can keep that $58. But anyway, so yeah. So, we'll see. So, at the end of the year, that's the goal, Lord willing, for my car, for me to get my car fixed. And then, which I have car insurance, because right now I don't have car insurance. So yeah, so that's the goal. So right now my focus is chopping at that card, my credit card for my credit union, which is $2,995, and that's where we're at. So I'll probably do a video. I'm going to do another video and I'll update you guys, especially after the balance goes down. And with them, they actually took my interest rate down, and I removed the insurance that I didn't need. I mentioned that before. So my interest rate is not bad. And I'll see what it is, because as your balance goes down, your interest rate, I think, decreases. So we'll see. But that's update. That's the update I have for you guys. I'm going to continue my room. I have to clean my vanity desk off because it looks a whole hot mess. Let me show you. That's what it's looking like, a whole hot mess. So, yes. So that's where I am with that, guys. I hope you have a great Sunday. And if you're doing a debt-free journey, and if you're decluttering, good luck. Because I'm trying to declutter, also sell, and whatever. So you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Trust me, I'm telling you. Like I said, you have to do what works for you. And cold turkey might not be for you. But, you know, we'll see how it's working for me. You know, if things start running smoothly, I may start taking out $20 per pay period to put in my pocket to have me, if I want to get something to drink and a chip or something, is okay. But we'll see. Right now, I can't focus on that. I got to get rid of this credit card. So until then, you guys have a great day. Thanks for listening to me. If there's anything you can take from this, please do. And y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye.